Assalamualaikum, hi guys. Kita akan continue video terakhir untuk chapter 7. We are going to learn about chemical properties of haloalkane. In this video, you are going to know how to explain the use of haloalkane in the synthesis of Grignard reagent. So what is Grignard reagent? We are going to do that after this. And then after that, you are going to use the Grignard reagent to deduce the structural formula of alkane, alcohols and carboxylic acid. So we are going to focus one by one. First thing first, haloalkane is very important to prepare Grignard reagent by using reaction with magnesium metal in anhydrous ether as a solvent. So kalau ada soalan dia tanya state the reagents and condition, awak boleh tulis magnesium in dry ether ataupun magnesium in anhydrous ether. Same thing. And then general equation is when you have haloalkane reacts with magnesium, magnesium akan detach the bond between haloalkane dan dia akan letak dekat tengah-tengah between R and S. So ini yang kita panggil sebagai Grignard reagent ataupun nama penuh dia adalah alkyl magnesium halide. So let's say I have a few examples here how you want to prepare the Grignard reagent from the haloalkane. It doesn't matter what class of haloalkane you have. We are going to focus based on the halogen atom. So this is halogen atom. We are going to split the bond between carbon here and halogen here and put magnesium in the middle of it. So I'm going to draw my product. It will be CH3, CH2, CH2, and then you put the bond with magnesium and then another bond with Br, our halogen. So this is our Grignard reagent. Let's say I have another one more which is the aryl group here. So I'm going to draw my aryl group and then after that I'm going to put the bond first and then after that put the Mg bonded to Cl. So you got your Grignard reagent. So in this case, you can understand that Grignard reagent can be in the form attached to alkyl group R or in the form attached to aryl group Ar. So it depends on the reaction that you got. Now we are going to learn about the use of Grignard reagent. Grignard reagent can be used to form alkanes, alcohol and carboxylic acid. For alcohol, we are going to divide three of them into three different classes of alcohol. So let's focus one by one. So we start with the synthesis of alkanes based on general equation. When you have Grignard reagent hydrolyzed with water and H+, you are going to form alkane and MgOH. X depends on your halogen that you got from the Grignard reagent. So let's try one by one. So for this one, what you will do, you are going to add one hydrogen attached to the alkyl group. As you see here, this one is going to detach and you will add one extra hydrogen. So I'm going to start example 15a. You have this one. What we're going to do, we are going to detach MgBr here and then we are going to copy it back with one hydrogen extra to complement the complete structure. So we are going to get CH3, CH. Right now it's CH2, but when we add one more, it will be CH3. And then plus with MgOH X. Your X right now is Br. So very easy. Next, I have my Grignard reagent in this form. What we're gonna do, focus to Mgx. Your Mgx here is this one. And then we are going to add one extra hydrogen for this carbon. So we are going to copy it back, CH3, CH, and then we put 2 here. And the same carbon attached to CH3. So this carbon already complete 4 bonds. One attached to CH3, another one CH3, and then we attach another 2 bonds to 2 hydrogen atoms. So complete 4 bonds. And then don't forget you have the side product which is MgOH because your halogen is Cl right now. And then same goes here, you got this Grignard reagent. What you have is Mgi So I'm going to detach this one, copy it back with 5 carbon atoms in the ring, and then attach to CH. It's going to be extra 1 hydrogen, CH3, plus MgOH. I is referring to iodine. Next one, we are going to focus about the synthesis of alcohol when using the Grignard reagent. You have primary alcohol from methanol, secondary alcohol from aldehyde, and tertiary alcohol from ketone. We are going to learn one by one. Basically, when you have primary alcohol, you are going to use methanol with Grignard reagent. So methanol is aldehyde with hydrogen attached to the carbonyl group. So you have Grignard here, and you are going to use the hydrolysis to produce primary alcohol. What you have to understand, this carbonyl group is polar. So that's why carbon atom here is partially positive and oxygen is partially negative. When you have Grignard reagent actually, for your bond between magnesium and alkyl group usually attached to carbon. Antara carbon dengan magnesium sentiasa electropositive than carbon because magnesium is the metal. So that's why dalam case Grignard reagent, magnesium is more electropositive dan carbon here dekat alkyl group is more electronegative. So kalau saya nak serang saya punya Grignard reagent kepada carbonyl compound, saya akan ambil daripada side this one, iaitu carbon yang ada negative charge attack kepada carbon yang positif dekat methanol. So I'm going to attack from here, and then after that double bond antara carbon dan oksigen akan split kepada oksigen sebab oksigen is more electronegative. Sebab tu apa yang terjadi, dia akan jadi O- here. So O- dia akan ambil Mg+, dan dia akan attach menjadi OMgX. R dekat sini dia akan attach kepada this carbon from this reaction. And then after that, awak go with hydrolysis, awak akan detach OMgX ni menjadi OH. So inilah macam mana synthesis of primary alcohol yang awak dapat based on Grignard reagent with methanol. Kenal pasti siapa electropositif, siapa electronegative. So I'm going to show you a few examples based on step by step and straight away to get the final product. So let's go with example 16A. So apa yang kita dapat kat sini, partial positif adalah magnesium sebab dia metal. So this carbon partial negative. Here carbonyl partial positive, oxygen partial negative. So this carbon akan attack carbonyl carbon, then this one akan break. So awak akan dapat intermediate product. So just copy it back. Awak punya carbonyl C single bond O MgBr, and after that awak attach kepada H, dan awak attach kepada CH2 CH3. Ini adalah datang daripada alkyl group awak, iaitu CH2 CH3 here. And after that, bila saya hydrolyze, saya akan dapat OMgBr ini sebagai OH. So saya akan dapat CH2, di sini dia bertukar jadi OH, dan sini kekal jadi CH2 CH3. So you got your primary alcohol. And jangan lupa awak ada MgOH-Br. Next, kita go to second example. Let's say saya punya Grignard reagent right now. Saya punya carbon yang electronegative adalah this one. So, daripada sini dia akan attack the carbonyl group. So, apa yang terjadi? Awak copy balik methanol tapi dengan single bond. So, saya dapat C single bond O MgBr. And then dia attach kepada dua hydrogen kiri kanan. And then this extra carbon dia akan attach kepada cyclic ring awak. And then after that kita hydrolyze, kita akan dapat kita punya structure which is C bonded to H, and then OMgBr akan jadi OH dan dia bonded kepada alkyl group. And then jangan lupa awak ada MgOH-Br. So settle untuk example kedua. Dan awak dapat awak punya primary alcohol here. Next, kita ada another 2 examples. So, macam biasa kita determine dulu carbon yang attach kepada magnesium itu yang akan jadi electronegative. So, this carbon adalah electronegative, magnesium electropositive. So, this carbon dia akan attack from here kepada carbonyl carbon. So, once awak dah tahu dia attack kat situ, kita tahu this one akan create the bond between carbon here and carbon here. Cuma, reaction sekarang dia tak split macam B. Kalau B, dia buat satu-satu. Cuma sekarang dia nak final product terus. So, automatically awak boleh terus tulis final product awak. Tulis dulu metanol. Cuma, awak punya functional group dekat sini, C double bond O sudah jadi hydroxyl. Daripada carbonyl, dia jadi hydroxyl. So, awak akan dapat C single bond OH. And then awak ada H2. And then dia akan attach kepada C. This carbon, copy one by one, kita ada 1H dan 2 CH3. Kita ada 1H dan 2 CH3. So, jangan lupa side product iaitu MgOHCl. So, this is how you got from carbonyl group here. Dia akan jadi hydroxyl group here. And then last one, ada another way kalau awak nak tulis dalam bentuk equation. Selain dalam bentuk C, awak boleh juga tulis dalam bentuk 2 steps, iaitu step pertama methanol, step kedua hydrolysis. So, straight away saya akan tulis saya punya produk, iaitu saya punya this carbon electronegative carbon, this one electropositive. So, saya akan attack daripada sini. So, apa yang terjadi? Saya akan copy balik saya punya methanol. And then, dia attach kepada OH. Dan saya ada H. Saya ada H. Dan jangan lupa, saya ada 4 carbon atoms in the ring. And then, after that, you also got the side product which is MgOHI. So, settle untuk synthesis of primary alcohol. So, kita teruskan dengan synthesis of secondary alcohol. Konsep dia masih lagi sama, cuma apa yang berbeza, awak akan gunakan aldehyde reacts dengan Grignard reagent. Cuma aldehyde awak kecuali metanol. Sebab metanol boleh hasilkan primary alcohol. Apart from that, baru kita boleh hasilkan secondary alcohol. Then, the second step, you do the hydrolysis. So, same basic concept. The magnesium always partial positive, this alkyl group partial negative, carbonyl carbon partial positive, oxygen partial negative. So you are going to attack from alkyl group to the carbonyl carbon. That's why this R1 attached to this carbon, and then double bond ni akan diberikan kepada oxygen. So awak akan dapat alkyl group ni dia sudah masuk daripada R1 here, and then awak akan teruskan dengan hydrolysis with OMgX menjadi OH. So let's try example 17. Basically saya hanya gunakan example Grignard reagent yang sama dengan example 16. Cuma yang berbeza adalah saya tukar saya punya aldehyde dekat sini. So konsep masih lagi sama. Kita akan identify siapa electropositif, siapa electronegatif. And then awak akan attack daripada this carbon dan double bond akan beri kepada oksigen. So awak akan dapat structure awak like this one. And then kita akan hydrolyze OMgBr menjadi OH. And jangan lupa juga awak ada MgOHBr sebagai side product. So you got your secondary alcohol. This is your first alkyl group. This is the second alkyl group. Next we go for example B. Konsep yang sama. Siapa elektropositif, siapa elektronegatif. So, kita tahu this carbon adalah elektronegatif. So, awak akan attack daripada sini. Dia akan masuk dekat carbon yang ada double bond O. Dan double bond akan beri kepada oksigen. Yang berbeza adalah struktur aldehyde awak sahaja. Sekarang kita ada alkyl group CH2CH3 dekat carbonyl group. So, we are going to draw the intermediate. Jangan lupa lukis bond dahulu baru awak tulis awak punya ring. And then seterusnya kita akan hydrolyze OMGBr kepada OH group. So you got your secondary alcohol. Cuma saya terbalikkan sikit, saya tukar position this one dengan this one, dia jadi dekat sini dengan sini. And then after that, don't forget your side product MgOHBr. So let's continue with structure C. Here the concept is still the same, but right now I just want you to determine the final product straight away. So we are going to draw the final product, which is our secondary alcohol without the intermediate, like this one. No need to do this one. Okay, sebab dia dah simplify dalam satu equation. So the same concept, identify functional group awak dekat sini, which is carbonyl. Dia akan tukar jadi hydroxyl. So saya akan copy balik saya punya structure of aldehyde with OH attached to it, sebab dia dah jadi hydroxyl. And then saya ada CH3, and then saya ada H. So here the bond extra ni datang daripada this one. Dia akan attack awak punya structure of carbonyl carbon. Sebab tu awak punya reaction akan attach kepada this carbon. So copy balik satu persatu. This carbon dia ada CH3, dia ada H, dan dia ada CH3. And then it comes together with the side product MgOHCl. Very easy. Next we go for tertiary alcohol. Tertiary alcohol apabila Grignard reagent reacts with ketone to produce tertiary alcohol. So what you have here masih lagi konsep yang sama. Identify electropositive dan electronegative. And then awak akan attack daripada electronegative carbon from Grignard reagent pergi kepada carbonyl carbon in your ketone. So R1 awak akan attach dekat sini. And then double bond ni dia akan bagi kepada O. So awak akan dapat OMgX. Dan this one awak akan hydrolyze jadi OH group. So you got your 3 alkyl groups here. 1, 2, 3. With carbon attached to hydroxyl group, this is your tertiary alcohol. Let's try example 18A. So same concept, which is this CH3 dia akan attack this one and double bond kepada O. So copy balik awak punya structure of ketone, this one without double bond anymore. So saya copy balik ketone, and then this bond dia akan attach kepada CH3. So this CH3 is coming from this side. And then seterusnya kita akan hydrolyze OMGBr kepada OH. So you got your tertiary alcohol with 3 alkyl groups attached to the carbon with hydroxyl group. Dan jangan lupa awak punya side product, which is plus MgOHBr. So settle for A. Now we go for B. Konsep yang sama, cuma yang berbeza adalah ketone sahaja. So I'm going to start by doing this carbon. From here, this electronegative carbon, dia akan attack this carbon in carbonyl group, and automatically this one akan cerai jadi single bond. So you will get your structure. Just copy it back, your ketone without double bond. And then saya terbalikkan, di mana position this ethyl group saya letak dekat bawah. So another bond, dia akan bonded kepada saya punya ring kat sini, ada 5 carbon. And then you are going to hydrolyze this OMGBr kepada OH. And then don't forget to get your side product MgOHBr. So you got your tertiary alcohol with 3 alkyl groups attached to it. This one, and this one. Next we go for last example, which is C. Konsep yang sama, awak punya this carbon akan masuk dekat carbonyl group awak, and then automatically dia akan jadi single bond. So what we gonna do, kita akan terus tunjuk final product without intermediate. So saya akan draw saya punya final product daripada carbonyl group dia akan jadi hydroxyl group macam this one. Saya akan terus lukis daripada this structure, but this one akan jadi hydroxyl. So it will be like this one. And then saya ada CH3, and then saya ada another CH3. So this CH3 saya letak dekat bawah supaya carbon yang masuk daripada saya punya Grignard reagent here ada space. So saya akan masukkan carbon here, di mana this carbon dia ada hydrogen dan dia ada 2 methyl groups. And then awak akan dapat MgOHCl. So what you have here adalah satu alkyl groups here, one here, and one here. So you got 3 alkyl groups attached to carbon with hydroxyl group. This is your tertiary alcohol. So it's very easy to determine the synthesis of alcohol using the Grignard reagent. Konsep dia kita kena ingat siapa elektropositif, siapa elektronegatif. Let's go to the last one, synthesis of carboxylic acid by using Grignard reagent. We are going to use solid carbon dioxide, or what we call it as dry ice, and then reacts with Grignard reagent followed by hydrolysis. You will form carboxylic acid. So what we have here, same concept, determine the partial positive and partial negative. This one alkyl group partial negative, magnesium partial positive. Carbon dioxide, carbon is partial positive, oxygen is partial negative. So what will happen, this carbon with partial negative akan attach kepada carbon dioxide, and salah satu double bond awak akan terlibat dan beri kepada oksigen. Dan lagi satu ni kekal sahaja, tak ada apa-apa perubahan. Sebab tu dia jadi macam this one. And then awak akan dapat OMGX, dan R awak sudah attach di sini. After that you hydrolyze, you akan hydrolyze OMGX kepada OH. Masih lagi side product yang sama untuk semua sintesis daripada alkane, alkohol, sekarang carboxylic acid. Masih lagi MgOHX. So let's try example 19. Apa yang kita akan buat? Kita akan identify siapa elektronegatif dan elektropositif. And then this carbon dia akan create the bond attach kepada this carbon, and then you give the double bond to oxygen. So kita draw dulu intermediate dia. Mulakan dengan carbon dioxide without double bond anymore, hanya salah satu sahaja. So we got this one, OMGBr, and after that saya ada double bond O, and after that saya ada saya punya alkyl group yang masuk, iaitu cyclic ring with 5 carbon atoms. So this carbon sudah ada 4 bond. And then after that kita akan hydrolyze OMGBr ni kepada OH. So saya akan teruskan dengan saya punya structure, which is this one, and then awak akan dapat MgOHBr sebagai side product. Dan ini adalah kita punya carboxylic acid, iaitu kita ada COOH. Kalau awak bulatkan kita punya functional group, this is the functional group, carboxyl group. Next, apa yang saya ada? Saya perlu hasilkan final product terus kepada carboxylic acid. Cuma konsep dia, awak boleh tulis equation dalam bentuk macam ni. Tapi awak masih perlu faham macam mana structure awak punya carbon dioxide. So kita akan teruskan, kita buka dulu structure carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide kita tahu structure dia macam this one. Double bond O kiri dan kanan. Electronegative carbon here, magnesium electropositive. So this carbon dia masuk dekat sini. So awak akan dapat double bond pergi kepada O. So saya akan draw saya punya structure, cuma tanpa intermediate terus kepada carboxylic acid. So saya akan draw satu persatu, mulakan daripada carbon dioxide C, sekarang dia dah jadi single bond O, automatically tambah H sebab dia akan hydrolyze. And then yang kekal double bond O, and then yang masuk adalah awak punya C. This C you have 1 hydrogen and 2 methyl groups. So awak akan dapat awak punya carboxylic acid, and then plus with MgOHCl. So this is your carboxylic acid As you see here, you got the carboxyl group over this side. So reaction ini is very important dengan syarat kita akan lengthen the chain by one carbon atom. If you realize here, you got extra carbon atom here. Instead of 3 carbon atoms, awak ada extra lagi satu. Dan ini adalah perbandingan daripada initial reactant awak yang ada 3 carbon, dia jadi 4 carbon. So that's it for our reaction of Grignard reagent. How you prepare the Grignard and macam mana awak gunakan Grignard untuk hasilkan another class of compound macam alkanes, alcohol and carboxylic acid. Konsep dia, tentukan siapa elektropositif dan siapa elektronegatif. Apabila awak serang, awak akan buat bond. So that's it from me. I will see you in the next video. Bye!